planting tomatoes. No big secret, we're going to tell you how we do it. And it's all written down for me. 6 cups of compost, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 1 cup of Epsom salt, and 1 cup of dry milk. Dry milk for calcium. Tomatoes love calcium. So we already got 6 cups of compost. Yours is good if you make it yourself. Buy it from Home Depot. Get it locally sourced. Best to be locally sourced. But we're not a hugely totally do it all yourself kind of people. So sometimes we do buy stuff from Home Depot, but no gas things used in our yard, like gas burners. Everything is electric. We don't spray our leaves with pesticides. We're out 2 or 3 times a day, checking everything out, making sure there's no bugs on it, all that good stuff. Well, anyway, back to the making of the stuff we use to plant our tomatoes. So we got 6 cups of compost, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 1 cup of Epsom salt, and 1 cup of dry milk. And you just mix it as good as you can. It's good to make it in smaller batches. It's easier to make. And if you have to make some more, well, you just make some more in a small batch. Okay. That's what it looks like when it's mixed. Now, you gotta prep the tomato plant. And I don't care where you get your tomato plants from. Buy it from Bonnie. Grow your own. We like to get ours from our local people, our local growers in the area. That's just what we do. Now you gotta prep your tomato plant. It's gonna look like I'm murdering it. But right in here, in the armpit, the junction where the leaf comes off and the stem goes up, you'll notice this little thing. It's called a sucker. We rip that off. This itself is a new plant. If you're really good, and I'm not, you can replant these in a bucket or in the ground or wherever you want to put it. And it'll grow. You did it last year, it actually worked. So you want to get all the suckers off of here. It's robbing energy from the plant itself. Just want to make sure you get them all. Make sure they're suckers, because if you start ripping the growing tip off, like I did a couple years ago, it's not going to grow. Now, I don't know if you could see it or not, but there's a whole lot of hairs growing all the way up and down this stalk. That itself, what we're going to do is we're going to rip these here off, set them aside, these leaves. These hairs are going to turn into roots. We're going to bury it right up to here. Not hurting the plant at all. It's going to grow. We're gonna plant it that deep, and all of these hairs are going to turn into roots. It's going to give more stability to the plant. You can plant them in the peat cup. We don't. You can. You'll notice the roots are coming out of the bottom. They'll continue to grow down. But this is the way we do it. Just pull the cup apart. It's often good just to moisten the plant, as it moistens the cup and then it peels right off. German queen tomato. A very finicky tomato. It needs a lot of care during the growing season. So if you never grew it before, it is a pretty good tomato if you can get some off of it. We have a good place around us called the Garden Path. These people, we like to put our stuff in early, and they don't usually have them early, so sometimes we do go with Bonnie if we're going to do decent Anaheims. Don't think badly of us. It's just what we do. Alright, let's take our bucket back. I already got the hole done. We'll go plant this guy. We only have a short amount of time thanks to YouTube. 10 minutes. So what you're going to do is put your plant down. You're going to take, what, a handful? Two handfuls. Make sure it's mixed good. 1, 2 at the bottom. Here's a secret. Don't tell nobody. Sugar. Normal household sugar. About 1 teaspoon at the bottom of the hole. Now, I'm going to tease out a little of these, just kind of loosen it up. I want to make sure that we got a good surface for these roots, because right now, lay it down. Mycorrhiza. Cheap stuff. Cheap stuff.
2 minutes.
What?
2 minutes.
We're just gonna pour some mycorrhiza over them, just to stimulate root growth. Put it in. Backfill. Press it down a little bit. You want to give it a nice little bowl to collect the water. Crushed eggshells. Extra calcium. It's not going to be readily available for you right away, but during the course of the summer it'll start to break down and get down in there. Along with the calcium you already mixed in the bucket, you're good to go. Now we're going to water this in. You're going to stick the cage on. We're ready to go.